Hello.
Good. How are you?
It is evening time. Hmm.
Oh, it's evening time there now.
Yeah, it's good.
And how was the beach yesterday with your son?
Uh, Maybe time from uh, every season, but so it had mm, mm, just 1 hour, just 1 hour. Uh, so bright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had we had a good time on the
Very
beach.
nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you
Also,
do any swimming?
mm, a little bit.
Okay.
We cannot.
You don't know how to swim.
He cannot swim. I'm
Oh,
good
he
at swim.
cannot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good at
Okay.
swimming. Yeah,
I see.
yeah. Oh,
And
oh.
what else will you guys do in Okinawa? Will you visit any other places?
Yes. I visited some museum about
Mm.
uh, making local glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then all of the itinerary was made by him, and then
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I would uh, I would just driver for him.
So he made the plans. He decided where you're going and what you will do.
Yes,
And he wanted to see a museum about handmade glass.
yes, exactly.
Wow. Very interesting. Why does he have that interest? Because usually
Mm,
kids his age, they want to maybe be on their phone or play video games. They're not so
mm,
interested in glass museums.
mm. Why why he had some interesting for
Yeah.
making glass? Yes, because usually he likes uh making something. For example,
Mm.
plastic model.
Yeah.
Mm. Then
Ah.
every year I bought some plastic model for his birthday.
Hmm.
Mm. Mm.
So he likes to be creative, to build things, to create things
Mm.
with his hands.
Mm. Mm. Yes, yes.
Wow. This is very unique to see in children these days because everything is so digital. But
Mm.
I'm so happy to hear that he really enjoys
Mm.
doing things with his hands and creating and building. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But so I was not good at to make something opposite type for
Oh,
him.
really? I was going to ask, did he get this from you? But this is not something that you were good at. Okay.
No. Yeah.
So
And so
let's
yeah,
take.
I sorry. Uh I watched his making process.
Mhm.
Mm, I don't understand.
What about Legos? Does he like Legos?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. Yeah,
he's a big Lego fan.
yeah.
Mm.
I bought it. Yeah. Also, I bought it for him.
Hmm.
Mm.
There's an amusement park, I think somewhere in the US, maybe other places too, called Legoland, where you
Mm.
can go and see all the Legos and all the different models. Yeah. Maybe that would be something he would like or would be interested in.
Yeah, probably he likes it.
Yeah, I would think so.
Mm.
I'm glad that you're enjoying time together.
Yes, then I just memorized one word and from
Mm-hmm.
my vocabulary book. How to say? In my downtime.
Mm-hmm. In my
Mm,
downtime.
uh,
Okay.
it means relax
Mm-hmm.
and vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And then in my downtime, I went to I went to I went I went to museum with my son to make
Mm-hmm.
uh, to make uh, uh, some glass model in my downtime.
Oh,
Mm, mm.
you made glass models. You were
Oh no,
able to make it.
uh, how to say? I'll show you.
Okay.
Mm, one second. Very shiny. And this one. Oh,
Oh,
and
wow.
translate to English. Translate to English.
So this we call glass blowing.
Mm.
Very cool.
Uh, ah,
And what did you make? Did you make a cup or a
Hinchove.
base?
Hinchove.
Oh, okay. And then you take it home?
Yes.
What a
Mm.
special memory.
Yes.
Very special memory.
Yeah. Gel glass. Make cute item
Hmm.
combining glass, bees, and miniature. You can take it home on the day.
And your
That's one.
son, he found this and he suggested this.
Oh, what does it mean?
Your son, he found this
Mm.
workshop and
Yes.
he suggested the workshop. Wow. He's
Yes.
very, very, very bright.
Yeah. A lot of experience, but he chose directly this
Yeah,
this like an experiment.
very cool. Okay, let's take a look at can you share your screen again? Let's take a look at your homework together.
Mm. It is. This one is my homework.
Yes.
That I made two sentences. Then
Okay.
first one is uh, two types of sentences for same topic.
Okay.
First one is since Barcelona has a smaller population than Tokyo and public transportation is more convenient, mobility is
Mm.
easy. I want to say this kind of topic. Then another saying, Barcelona is mobility easier than Tokyo as it has a smaller population and the public transportation is more comfortable. Which one is
Mm.
good for explanation for what I want to say?
I think your first sentence is
Mm.
perfect. It's
Mm.
really, really good. And
Mm.
the structure is
Mm.
really good. There's some changes I would want to make for your second sentence
Mm.
to change the structure. I would start with um and in Barcelona, mobility is easier than Tokyo.
And about here.
Yeah, at the beginning. So I would put
Mm.
in Barcelona, mobility is easier than Tokyo.
Mobility easier than Tokyo.
So at the
Here.
beginning, yeah. Yeah, because it's not clear. You want to tell us where, even though you're saying Barcelona. So you would start with in Barcelona.
And
In Barcelona.
ah ah ah
Perfect.
ah.
And then just switch mobility and is. So in Barcelona, mobility is perfect.
In Barcelona and comma, mobility is easier than. Is this?
Yep. That looks good. As it
Mm.
has a smaller population and public transportation is more comfortable. Yeah, I like
Mm.
both of them. But I think your first sentence is very easy. It's very easy to read and very clear, very easy to
Mm.
understand.
Mm. Mm. It is my first idea.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Then after that, I think uh, can can I change? Can I change another expression? And then so I made
Mm-hmm.
this second sentence. But
I
you
love
said
that you
this.
did
Mm.
that because
Mm.
this is you playing with the language, right?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Thinking about different ways to use the words. So that was great to play with it.
Mm. I have a question. Uh,
Yes.
first one, first one is uh, at first. Mm, uh, want to say condition, and after that,
Mm-hmm.
main sentence is
Right.
more convenient and more mobility is easy. But the second one is opposite. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Mobility is easier. Then why you said that the first one is good for this expression.
So the first one is
Mm.
easier to read because you have the two ideas there
Mm.
that Barcelona is smaller. It says, yes, okay, that makes sense. And public transportation is more convenient. Yes, that makes
Mm.
sense. Oh, so then
Mm.
mobility is easy. So the
Mm.
reader can follow along and understands.
Mm.
The second one, where you say in Barcelona, mobility is easier than Tokyo,
Mm.
the reader doesn't necessarily know if that's true.
Mm.
So they're like, oh, really? So they have to keep reading to understand. Oh, that's
Ah.
true. It is a smaller population and public transportation is more comfortable. Okay. So
Mm.
both of them are good, but the first one, you're telling things that the reader can easily understand quickly. And so
Mm.
then your conclusion that you make is easier for them to agree with because they agreed with the first two things that you said.
Mm. Why do I have this question? Because in English,
Mm-hmm.
I always learn uh, I should say result. I should say
Mm.
uh, yeah. Uh, conclusion, and after that, explaining. But so first one is at first explain, and then result. Then I have discussion.
So your style of writing here,
Mm,
I think, is a style called persuasive writing.
Persuasive.
Yeah,
Mm,
persuasive writing. So this is when you're trying to get your reader to
mm,
agree with you. So in this
mm,
style, it's much easier for you to get your reader to agree with you when you
mm,
start with things that you know they will agree with that seem more objective. Because some
mm,
people might disagree. If you say in Barcelona, mobility is easier than Tokyo, then maybe
mm,
they'll say, oh, no, I don't agree. And they stop
mm.
reading, right?
Uh.
But with the first one, your reader says, okay, yeah, Barcelona is smaller than Tokyo. Yeah, public transportation is more convenient. Oh, okay, it does make sense. Mobility is
Mm,
easy. So step by step, you're leading them
uh,
to the conclusion.
mm,
So
mm,
it's
mm, mm.
more persuasive writing, the first one.
Uh, for me,
Mm-hmm.
uh, that style familiar. Uh, it is familiar for me to write
Mm.
persuasive step by step. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
In
Yeah.
Japanese. Uh, Writing in Japanese, I can use easy to write. I can
It's
write easier,
easier. Ah,
easier.
okay.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
mm.
Yeah,
Then,
the first one is very good persuasive writing.
uh, then I wonder this first one. I wonder, is it good for English? Then I try to make another sentence. Mm,
I see. I
mm,
see.
mm, mm. Okay, clear.
In your third sentence?
Uh, the next one.
Yes.
Okay, next one is another topic. Uh, to compare Barcelona, Tokyo has many modern and historical facilities. But in my opinion, not only doesn't Tokyo keep traditional buildings, but also doesn't organize urban planning.
Okay.
Mm,
So this sentence is correct, but the way it's structured is confusing. So we want to
mm,
make it easier to understand.
mm.
So the first thing that we want to change at the beginning, we're going to change to compare Barcelona. We're going to change that to compared to Barcelona. Compared to Barcelona.
Here.
Mm-hmm. So just switching, yeah, compared to.
Mm, mm.
And
To
then
compare to Barcelona. Mm.
the two at the beginning is redundant, so you can take that out. The
Is
first
it?
two compared to, exactly.
Ah,
Perfect. Compared to Barcelona,
mm,
Tokyo has many modern and historical facilities.
mm.
What we'll do is put a period there because that's one complete thought.
Here.
Yeah.
Mhm. Then, but.
Yeah. But in my opinion, not only doesn't Tokyo keep traditional buildings, but also doesn't organize urban planning. Okay. But in my
Uh,
opinion, mhm.
recently, recently I tried to use use not only but also oh every time I I try to use.
Mhm. What about using, I like that in my opinion, what
Mm,
about using however? Because you wanted to use that one before. This would be a good place to use however.
However.
In my opinion, not only Tokyo does Tokyo. Okay, so we're gonna change this part. Doesn't Tokyo keep? Because this part isn't, it's confusing. So we want to change this to not only, in my opinion, not only does Tokyo not keep, not only does Tokyo not keep.
One second. How to use the some. そして、not only
Not
doesn't
only, not only does Tokyo not.
does
So we're gonna put the
Tokyo not
keep.
a keep. なんでこれこうか。Does Tokyo not keep traditional buildings?
But and we're gonna put it so that we know we're still talking about Tokyo, but it also doesn't organize urban planning.
But it
And we'll
also,
put
it also,
yeah,
it
but it
also,
also.
it also,
But it also doesn't organize urban planning.
it. Why cannot use doesn't Tokyo? Does Tokyo not keep?
Because we want to put the not in front of the keep, because that's what it isn't doing.
Does Tokyo not?
Because we have this word Tokyo here. And
it is subject.
Yeah, and so if we put not only doesn't Tokyo keep, then it gets confusing. But in your second part where it says, but it also doesn't organize, you can put doesn't in front of this verb here, and it makes sense. Okay, doesn't organize.
It also doesn't organize. But the type of a question sentence, not doesn't, does, subject, not.
It is a very confusing sentence. It's not you don't hear it used too often. So you could make this more natural and easier to understand.
I can listen, for example, same structure.
So in this one, we will put it is an apple. It is not an apple. It is not, and then put an apple.
And then verb is it not apple?
And then you would want your article there in front of the apple
Yeah.
and
Oh,
apple.
I
Mhm.
forgot. Every
It's
time I
okay.
forgot. Every time I forgot. Uh, here. Then that's subject, not verb.
So in this one, because you have these two opposite things, you're
Mm,
saying not only does
mm,
Tokyo not keep,
mm.
so you have a lot of negatives
Yes.
conflicting with only, not only, not keep.
Um,
So to make it more, to flow a bit more, you could
Confusion.
say
Uh,
exactly. So you could say Tokyo doesn't keep traditional buildings and it also doesn't organize urban planning. That would keep it really simple.
uh,
This sentence that you made, it's correct, but for most people, it would be confusing.
uh,
So if you want to make it easier for the reader, you could simplify it to, however, in my opinion, Tokyo doesn't keep traditional buildings and it also doesn't organize urban planning.
it's clear or confusing.
If you were to simplify it, it would be more
Ah,
clear. Mhm.
do not is not only but also. Just say
Yeah.
doesn't. Just say uh doesn't keep traditional building. Doesn't organize urban planning.
Yeah, and both
Uh,
both
uh,
are
uh,
both are correct. The
mm,
first one, the way that we have it now, is a little more difficult to read, to follow. So it takes the reader, they have to really focus. Okay,
mm,
not only does Tokyo not keep traditional buildings, but it also
mm,
does organize urban planning. Okay. So this is still okay, but it requires your reader to really focus
mm,
to understand.
mm,
Yeah. And
mm, mm,
sometimes that's okay if you have a reader who's at a high level of reading.
mm,
They can
mm,
do
mm,
that. Sometimes you have a reader who is at a lower level and not so focused. So
mm.
you make the sentences much more simple. It really depends on your
Ah,
audience
mm,
and
mm,
also depends on your intention. So, for
mm,
example, I write in this style that you are writing in. I write in a more complex style.
mm,
But when I worked at a tech company and I was doing outreach
mm,
to by email to people, I had to simplify my reading to the level
mm.
of someone who's in the fifth grade reading
Uh,
level. Yes. Even though I was emailing the chief technology officer, the chief executive officer, human resources, I was
uh,
emailing people in the C suite. I
mm,
had to simplify the language to the level of a fifth grader because people read so fast these days
mm,
and
mm,
their attention is so short
mm,
that they want things easy, simplified,
mm.
convenient. Yeah.
To purpose.
Yeah.
Uh, for example, uh, that case is for business.
Mm-hmm.
Then to recognize first, faster, more faster and faster, and then they want to know, understand, and I want to have some quick response, then simplify
Exactly.
and the fifth grade. But
Yes.
if someone want to write some blog uh, uh, such as abstract things, then
Exactly. If you were writing a
mm,
novel or a book, this type of language is complex, it's rich, it's interesting, it's
mm,
dynamic. People want
uh,
to
mm,
engage with this. But so it depends on your audience and who your reader is and what you want to do. So that's why I think, for example, your first two sentences,
mm,
they're both correct. Your first sentence is easy, it's fast, it's convenient to read, and it's
mm,
persuasive. The
mm,
second sentence, it takes more effort, it takes more work for the reader to understand it.
mm, mm. Sometimes someone uh, will not agree in this paragraph and then will not read it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mhm, mm,
I think this is also why the LinkedIn post we looked at
mm,
about the man who wanted to leave his job and he kept saying that it wasn't because of money, and he said it was because they didn't have good culture there. This was very easy to read, so I think that's why so many people interacted with it, why it had so many likes and comments, because it was very easy to read.
mm,
And if
mm,
you're creating content for LinkedIn or creating video content, it needs to be easy to read.
mm, mm.
Hmm.
I got it.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's continue our discussion about over tourism,
Mhm,
and we'll continue to be persuasive because you already have very persuasive language. So, how can we express our opinions in a way that we can get other people to agree with us or at least understand our opinion? So when we're looking at Tokyo and Barcelona, these are the two cities we'll compare.
mm.
Which city do you think has more visible tourism? Where can you really see that tourism is impacting this city? Is it in Barcelona or is it in Tokyo?
Depends on tourists.
Okay, it
If it
depends on the type of tourist.
depends on type of tourists. For
Okay.
example, uh, someone who want to see historical things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, oh, but also there's also historical building in Tokyo. For
Mm-hmm.
example, ah, visible. Your question is visible.
Yeah, where can you feel like, wow, there's a lot of tourists here? Do
Mhm,
you feel it more when you go to Barcelona or when you go to
mm,
Tokyo?
mm. Ah, difficult question. I said that Tokyo has many modern and historical facilities, and then there's uh, very chaos. uh, it's it is so interesting. Uh, for example, in Barcelona, main city has a lot of historical building, but there
Mm-hmm.
is not a modern building because
Mm.
maybe they can plan to build the next new buildings
Mm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
at another area. They they cannot apply. They cannot allow uh,
Ah.
to build uh, type of new cutting edge modern building in this busy area all the time.
Mm.
They don't have a modern building in this historical area. But
So their
mm,
urban planning doesn't allow a mix
mm,
of urban
mm,
or of
mm,
traditional and modern buildings next to each other.
mm.
Hmm.
Because I visited another little bit local place uh, from center of Barcelona uh, to the uh, you know that uh, I can I can remember the name, but maybe 30 to 40 minutes from center central area. Then I saw the a lot of modern building.
Hmm.
Mm. But they are not they are not have uh, historical building.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But in Tokyo, uh, maybe uh, Tokyo government or Japanese government uh, did not some strict restrict to mix.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Cannot restrict all of
It doesn't restrict. It doesn't
doesn't rest,
restrict.
doesn't restrict.
Mm-hmm.
They the,
So
mm, mm.
in Tokyo, you said there is no urban planning. So this mix of traditional and modern,
Mm.
is it intentional? Is it planned? Or is it totally unplanned? Is it unplanned chaos?
Look like and so if I see that uh, some prices uh, very modern building, but look like this very
Mm-hmm.
historical building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so mm, mix up how to say.
Do you think the government planned it this way, or did they not make any plans? So it just grew this way naturally.
Naturally.
Naturally, it grew this way. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you see someone in an area of Tokyo and there's a mix of modern and historical buildings, it's not clear why that person is there. Maybe they are there to see the historical building, or maybe they're there to see the modern building. You
Ah,
don't know why they're there. Is that what you're saying?
and additionally,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I recall it because in Japan and in Asia, uh, building is made by wood.
Oh, by wood. Okay.
Wood, yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
then specific historical building, no, except historical, specific historical building. most of all of small buildings uh, was not able to keep 100 years, 200 years, 400 years. But in Barcelona and Western culture, building made by wood, stone,
Oh,
rock,
okay.
rock, rock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then 500 years ago, 600 years ago, maybe, it is different.
So the stone buildings lasted
Mm,
longer than the wood buildings did.
mm. Then has in Japan also has a lot of uh, big, say, ah, earthquake and fire.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I
So
can
like
understand. Yeah, yes, please.
these natural disasters that have
Mm,
come
mm,
and the wood wasn't able to
mm,
survive. The things in nature, like the wind, the rain, fire.
yes.
Okay.
And then most of building will replace it.
Mm,
Mm,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
mm,
This makes sense.
mm, mm,
So it
mm,
sounds like you're saying, in your opinion, maybe there's the same amount of tourism in Barcelona and Tokyo, but it's difficult to know where it's more visible because in Tokyo, it's not as easy to tell if someone is there for tourism. It's more difficult.
difficult. Oh, why difficult?
Because if they go to, let's say, Shibuya, for example,
Mm,
if
mm,
you go to Shibuya Crossing, there's a lot of people there. So
mm,
you would think, okay, wow, there's so many people,
mm,
but what percentage of these people are going to work, are going to home, and what percentage is tourists saying, oh, I want to see the crossing, right? You don't
mm,
know what percentage is tourists and what percentage lives there.
mm.
In Barcelona, if you go to, for example, I don't know. I don't know Barcelona that well, but if you go to
Mm.
maybe the historical church,
Yes.
most people who are
Mm.
there because they are tourists, because the
Yes.
locals don't really go there.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, this makes
Uh,
sense. Yeah.
mm,
So the local places and the tourist places are mixed together in Tokyo.
mm. You know that Akihabara? No, Akihabara or Tokyo Station.
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo Station. Um, uh, there is not border for tourist place and
Right.
local living place.
Right.
Mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm,
this makes sense. Okay.
mm,
So it sounds like tourism is more visible in Barcelona because
mm,
there's more clear areas where
mm,
they're specifically for tourists.
mm, 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 mm. Um,
In these tourist areas of Barcelona, do you see it having an impact on the locals who stay in this tourist area? Or are there any locals in the tourist area? Is it only tourists in this area?
Some place where I visited, uh, I have been hanging around many places in Barcelona,
Mm-hmm.
because if I live in here,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't go to specific tourist area. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But Barcelona is Barcelona. Many
Mm-hmm.
place has many tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then some places is so good place for me because I wanted to eat pinchos.
Mm.
Pinchos, I like pinchos. But
The little
so
small like
yes,
snacks. Yeah.
yes. And then I I stayed some place uh, uh, can go to easier older town. Older town has a lot of tapas restaurant,
Mm.
but there is not Pinchos restaurant.
Ah, okay.
Then uh, I was looking forward to eat Pinchos, many local
Mm-hmm.
places.
Mm-hmm.
Then finally, I could find Pinchos area. Maybe that place for local people.
Yeah. But did you feel in the local places where you found the pinchos,
Mm,
did you feel that there was over tourism? Did you feel like, oh wow, this place has way too many tourists here?
mm. Uh, I can I can listen to some language and then
Mm-hmm.
uh, English, Spanish, and sometimes maybe another language.
Okay.
Maybe it German, Russian, French.
Mm-hmm.
That I thought, oh, is it tourist area?
Yeah. But did you feel that it was too many tourists or just it was okay?
Well, it was okay. It
Yeah.
was okay because if I want to enter some restaurant, I can easy to enter the many,
Mm.
yeah, all of the
Yeah.
restaurant, yeah, and so
Yeah.
they have a lot of terrace table. It's easy to order.
Yeah.
Mm,
So maybe there's some areas that are
mm,
more affected by over tourism than other areas. It sounds like these local areas, the over tourism wasn't impacting it strongly. It was still okay. It still felt local.
mm, mm.
I want to share something that I saw on Instagram recently.
Oh,
So there's been some protests in Barcelona in the past where they are saying tourists go home. They think over tourism is a problem. And
uh,
so 80% of Airbnbs, this is the discussion, are going to be removed from Spain this August. That's the possibility. Do you think,
87%. Mm.
yeah, do you think this is a good solution? Could this help those who feel that over tourism is a problem?
I did not, I cannot agree this uh, supplement because if Airbnb could be removed, uh, related to increase price for some hotel.
So
Mm,
hotel prices will increase if
mm,
the Airbnbs disappear.
mm,
So you could say something like, I understand their point, but so it's like, I understand how they might think this is a solution, but I think this will cause increased prices in hotels.
mm, mm.
Do you have any other ideas of solutions that might help with over tourism?
Probably, as I mentioned before this
Mm-hmm.
class, mm, tax is good solution for
Yeah.
travelers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I've been to Florida, Miami. I was so surprised that for taxation, VAT,
Mm-hmm.
tourism tax,
Yes.
super
Many
super
taxes.
super pricey,
Yes.
super pricey. Then maybe 25% or 30% for prices, normal price. Then if someone cannot pay these tax, if do not like that tax payment, uh, someone want to go to the Barcelona.
They'll go to other cities,
Don't
right?
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
or uh, public transportation, public transportation price
Mm.
should have two price for
One for tourists. Yeah.
local people and tourist price.
Hmm. Okay. I think I also agree this is a good solution.
Mm,
I wonder if this will cause tourism to completely disappear, right? It will reduce the tourism, but will it make it completely disappear, go away? Maybe not. Maybe they will only have rich tourists come. They won't have any poor tourists come visit.
have you been to any place in pandemic?
Where?
Uh, in pandemic, many
Oh, during the
tourists,
pandemic. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
pandemic, many tourists uh, decrease, and then
It's true.
so yeah, and then so at that time I visited some places in pandemic, then decrease and gone. Tourists was gone, and then so I would say it is it is good view.
You liked
It
it. You
was
enjoyed it more.
it was good view, not tourists,
Yeah.
and then
Even
cheaper the yeah
Mhm.
yeah. Go ahead.
I think the locals enjoy this, but even other tourists, they also enjoy this. Reducing the amount of other tourists that are there. It's true. This makes me think of the Grand Cayman Islands. I went to visit maybe this was 4 years ago now.
Mm,
And it is very expensive, but
mm,
the experience is amazing. I loved it. And you have to apply for your tourist visa before you go. They only allow so many tourists to come to the island at a time. So yes,
Mm.
it's really well managed. In my opinion, I think it's really well managed. And it made for much better travel experience.
Mm.
Now, I know you said that Tokyo and Barcelona, they're very different. It's difficult to compare. But in your opinion, which city do you think is handling tourism better?
Barcelona.
Why?
Uh, they have some specific thought to keep Barcelona city, but Tokyo doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So the planning is better, the urban planning,
Mm.
the intention, okay, it's better in Barcelona.
Mm. Mm.
And did you stay in an Airbnb when you were there in Barcelona?
Uh, I didn't stay in I didn't stay. I didn't use Airbnb in Barcelona, but so I uh, used to using to Airbnb before, but recently
Mm-hmm.
Airbnb price uh, increase. Then
Yeah.
yeah, I don't use Airbnb recently.
So recently, what do you use more? Hotels?
Yeah, hotel or hostel.
Yeah, because the
Mm.
price is better.
Yes.
So if they remove these Airbnbs, maybe the impact will be you pay more for the hotels now.
Mm. I think so.
Maybe.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm.
But when you were in Barcelona, did you see any of these types of signs where it was saying tourists go home, or did you see any of
No,
this when you were there? No? Okay.
no.
So this is the news exaggerating
Ah,
it.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, just one scene and cut it off.
right,
Ah,
right.
yeah, I think so.
Mitch, you did a really good job today expressing yourself clearly, giving your opinion,
Mm.
being persuasive. And next time we will take a look at some more solutions and causes for this over tourism. As travelers, it's important for us to know our impact when we travel, right? Because it has an impact on local businesses, local housing. So it's important for us to understand. Do you have any questions before we finish today?
No, it's okay.
Okay, well, great job, Mitch. I will send you your homework for our
Mm.
discussion tomorrow. And we'll meet a little bit earlier at 4:30. Does that work for you tomorrow?
Yes.
4:30? Okay.
Okay, 4:30.
Okay. All
Thank you so
right, Mitch,
much.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye.